Good morning, sir. This is Jonathan Lamansa, and I am going to answer the question regarding the rethinking the Anthropocene, contemporary ecopoetics, and epochal imaginings. Number one question: using Neruda's poem, how did Paris illustrate the ecological violence and displacement brought by capitalism? My answer is Paris deploys the love language of lyric in terms both ironic and urgent to depict the ecological violence and displacements throughout by fossil capitalists. In his love poems, Paris redeploys the performative excess of Neruda's metaphors, through which Neruda conveys the voracious abundance of private erotic desire to depict the strange realities of climate change and their outside effects. And number two, what Ghosh argued about in terms of realistic fiction, realist fiction and ecological representation. My answer is Ghosh raised in the Great Derangement, climate change and the unbankable that deals with the possibility and dynamic of a written statement regard to realist novel, failed to account the improbable fact of climate change and the epochal transformation. He added the key broader points that confronted of imaginable beings and events of an era. As such, the vision of complex meanings of planetary ecological crisis and other will not give a way to express and expound what is the reality of discovery. Number three, what is Anthropocene? How this ideology can be used in literature. Based on Paul Crutzen and Eugene Storimer's proposal of the term in 2000, Anthropocene is about human activities within a period of time that contributed geological epoch. According to Tobinans, Manley and Jose Taylor, 100% reading Literary History in Geologic Times. The Anthropocene provides an opportunity for literary studies to test and transform his methods by examining how the symbolic domain might or might not index historicity that exists the human social relations and encompasses planetary flows of energy and matter. And number four, what is planetary crisis in literature? How did an author amplify this context in his literary works? The answer is it refers to the rapid global temperature rise, melting glaciers, biodiversity loss, extreme weather, and natural disasters such as hurricane, wildfire, flood, pandemic, resource scarcity, and new migration patterns. All these elements signify the intensifying tempos of planetary alterations. A wide range of contemporary ecopoetry explores the ways that the speed of systematic change because perceptible in everyday life and across ecological forms and process. And last question, what is meant by location and dislocation in this essay? Illustrate through examples of literary poems. It refers to the livability of Anthropocene through places. Strings argues that grappling with Anthropocene realities means turning attention to the local for what she calls patching. One example of this is the Kasdorp's poems track the compounding seasonal and ecosystemic imbalance that accompany the development of fracking in rural Pennsylvania. That's all. Thank you.